Doghouse Studios.
Hello and welcome back to our YouTube channel, 2 Ears and 1 Tune. Today we will be doing a highly requested song, Dominoes by REN.
Yeah, this has been brought up a few times in some of the comments and feedback that we've had. Again, we just say as well, thank you very much for all of your views, likes and subscriptions so far to date. It's really given us a bit of a boost in terms of us wanting to carry on with this channel. It is still early days. But yeah, the feedback, the comments that we've had are really sort of heartwarming and gives us a sense that what we're doing is something that's slightly different in terms of the dynamics, but also in terms of what we discuss and things like that. So yeah, we've had this recommendation from a number of people following our High REN reaction video. This is a song that not heard before.
Me neither.
And so when we checked on YouTube, there seems to be a couple of versions of this. One is more like a lyric video, like a karaoke type thing, but with REN. And what we've opted for is because, in some of the other comments, they've mentioned REN's band or former band, and in busking and things like that previously. So we've picked a live version of the song Dominoes by REN/Big Push, and I believe this is when he was busking a couple of years or so ago in Brighton. So let's get right into it and let's see what we can pick out from this song.
Built us up just to knock us back down. Funny how you act surprised when we hit the ground. We're like dominoes, dominoes, dominoes falling. So bleed me, beautiful, my self-belief. My smile shows all my insecurity. In a kingdom of Photoshop, kings and queens will never feel happy with ourselves, but insecurity sells. Dominoes, dominoes, dominoes falling. Oh, you build us like dominoes, dominoes, dominoes falling. You build us up just to knock us back down. Funny how you act surprised when we hit the ground. We're like dominoes, dominoes, dominoes falling.
What do you think?
It's really good, but on my, what I think of it is like one person helps and then another person tries to push you back down. And it's like that throughout the whole line.
Absolutely right. And I think sometimes it doesn't have to be a different person. I think in some cases it can be the same person that builds you up and then puts you down. Not even the person. I know, particularly over in Britain, one of the things around our media, social media and press is this constant thing of building up celebrities and stars and then next minute jumping on them if they make a slight mistake. And it's the same with people. I like that where he was saying about kings and queens photoshopped, all these filters that go on, and it's almost as if that celebrity lifestyle and status is something to aspire to, and that's something that everybody should be aiming for. When actually it's just being you is good enough for anybody. And yeah,
Built us up just to knock us back down. Funny, bleed me, beautiful, my self-belief. My smile shows all my insecurity. In a kingdom of Photoshop, kings and queens will never feel happy with ourselves, but insecurity sells. Dominoes.
See that insecurity sells. So my take on that is kind of whether it be selling makeup, selling weight loss products, and because people can be so insecure in themselves and how they look, and that they see somebody on a glossy magazine or on a TV show, and that's how they feel that they should be looking and to be accepted. And it's the only genuine beneficiary of that is the people that are selling these products and promoting it, that is how you should look, and that is how you should act, and that is how you should be. And you should be, you know, it's sad in a way, but yeah.
Dominoes, dominoes falling. Oh, you built us like dominoes, dominoes, dominoes falling. You build us up just to knock us back down. Funny how you act surprised when we hit the ground. We're like dominoes, dominoes, dominoes falling. Hide my head under the sheets, 'cause how could I face a world that ridicules the weak? Where beauty is sold on the shelves, forbid that we find it in ourselves. And now I'm broke, it don't come cheap. Oh, you built us like dominoes, dominoes, dominoes falling. Oh, you built us like dominoes, dominoes, dominoes falling. You build us up just to knock us back down. Funny how you act surprised when we hit the ground. We're like dominoes, dominoes, dominoes falling. Araya was the most beautiful girl in this world. She shined like diamonds and rubies and pearls. But then, as soon as she turned 13, she forgot just how bright that it was that she gleamed. Stuck in the material world of magazines that glamorizes fake and Photoshop beauty queens. Top 10 beauty tips making her feel inadequate. For the first time in her life, she felt ugly. So Araya stopped eating to lose weight. She spent her dinner money on some makeup for her face. But no matter how much she lost or how much she bought, she was never good enough, or so she thought. Araya felt she could never be loved. She started cutting the wrist and hiding the scars with gloves. At 16, an anorexic beauty queen, she collapses in a puddle of her tears and blood. She never felt enough, she never felt enough. They sell us all a lie that we must buy to keep in touch. We can never buy enough, never buy enough. All the riches in the world can't buy a sense of self-love. Funny how you act surprised when depression levels rise, when you're force-feeding inadequacy straight into our eyes. Television shows that praise the beautiful people, and talent competition just to laugh at the feeble. Billboards, magazines, people turn to plasticine, molded like a factory. We're growing up to fear, feeling ugly. Lunacy, a knife in the community. Insecurity breeds judgment, judgment breeds hate, no unity. Hierarchy based upon the sex is what makes the kid in school get bullied for genetics. I felt so ugly growing up, and the way that I looked always got me beaten up. And I said, what the fuck? What sort of culture do we live in? When we're defined by the shape of our face, when we're imprisoned by the size of our waist, when we're imprisoned by the form that we take. And so we keep on buying and spending. That's just how the story goes. You build us up just to knock us back down.
Wow. His storytelling is remarkable. I mean, in a way that song started off in as a general thing, and then he went into that story of a 13-year-old girl who then started, you know, opening her eyes up to, or being fed what she should be looking like and what she should be aspiring to, and the lifestyle that she should at 13 years old. And there's so much pressure on you guys, your ages, and a lot of it's through social media, a lot of it's through general media, TV, and all the rest of it. But it's particularly, you know, it's on the individual child, but also on the parents of that child. And that young girl was, you know, self-harming because she felt that she wasn't able to attain that level that was demanded of her. and nobody was demanding it of her other than society and herself. And what kind of society is it when we're making those demands on young people? It's just how he can cram so much and with so much feeling and impact into just over a 3-minute song. Amazing.
What sort of culture do we live in when we're defined by the shape of our face, when we're imprisoned by the size of our waist, when we're imprisoned by the form that we take? And so we keep on buying and spending. That's just how the story goes. You build us up just to knock us back down, and we just keep on falling like dominoes.
I love that one.
Thank you.
What do you think?
Wow. Just like, it's just like how he can do that as well in front of so many people. How he can deliver these powerful messages. It's just amazing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and to, like I said, to put together such a thoughtful piece of music of, and yeah, I suppose some of it was probably drawing on own experiences and things, or family members' experiences, but just to acknowledge that the youth of today has probably got it more harder than any generation. Your generation is probably having a tougher time of it than any previous, and it's you could have an argument about it, it's debatable and all the rest of it, but the access to the internet and having to self-police what it is you view, how you interpret things that you do view, or that you're told, or that you're shown, and absorbing that, because at your age is like a sponge information and learning, and but so much of that can be harmful and actually detrimental. And again, what you say, seeing it live in the street,
Just,
I think that's probably the thing that impresses you most about him, isn't it? That he's got that confidence to do that. Yeah, maybe one day you'll be singing in the street like that.
hopefully.
With people around you. Really thank every one of you that recommended that song. I hope that you did enjoy it, and I hope that you can take something from it as well. Just be you, do you, be you, and don't worry about what anybody else looks like, acts like, what kind of house they've got, what kind of car they drive, because at the end of the day it doesn't really matter. Just be you and do you, and be the best version of you that you can be. And I think if more people did that, and I'm not, I suppose it's easy for me to say, but I think more people would probably find themselves a bit more at peace and a bit happier, I guess. Yeah, thank you again for all your views, likes and subscriptions. Please stick with us. We do know it's early days. We do know that we've got a bit of a our setup is pretty much basic, but as I've put in one of the comments, we do try and give our genuine reactions to the music, and at the end of the day, that honesty is basically what it should always be about. Thank you very much for your time. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.